So as I've worked across the world, what I've been particularly struck by is the fact that so many businesses struggle with complexity and innovation. And I fundamentally believe that the reason they struggle with complexity and innovation is frankly because they're not innovative in how they think about people. People being their employees, their future employees, consumers, customers, the communities within which they operate. And I think PurpleBeach is particularly well placed to bring together people who want to think differently, try different and daring things to solve some of those more complex challenges by adhering to what fundamentally is a philosophy of people innovation. PurpleBeach at its core is around diversity of thinking, right and left brain thinking. And it is all about embracing those that think differently. What I want to ensure by invitation is that we create a community that truly embraces folks from both the right and the left brain side of the spectrum, the creatives, right through to the highly analytical folks. And in consequence, it's only through that diversity that I believe we'll be able to unlock very, very different ways of sustainably doing business. And what has now emerged is something that I'm really comfortable with, which is a PurpleBeach that has a commercial component to it, but actually also a PurpleBeach that has an aspirational component to it, which is not necessarily commercial, but is anchored in something called curatorship, which is all about asking folks to become part of the PurpleBeach community, to take care of what we launched in April and to really nurture that longer term. It's different to a membership model, which for me at some level entails entitlement. So the curatorship model will see us create an online community who will create these annual events that we have, form part of our virtual conversations, the research that we conduct, and fundamentally help us drive the people innovation agenda. So PurpleBeach's commercial offering consists of four types of initiatives or activities. The first being mini PurpleBeaches, which either are 1 or 3 days in duration and are alternatives, frankly, to your traditional type of team offsites. Second initiative or activity is what we call living laboratories, which are 3-month experiments in businesses helping business leaders solve challenges which have not been able to sustainably solve before. We then also do masterclasses, which include an overview of a range of topics, anything from people innovation, sustainable innovation, quantum thinking to the good, the bad and the ugly of people in HR. And then lastly, something I'm really excited about, which is soundboarding. And soundboarding is, yes, at some level, a little bit similar to coaching and mentoring, but it is actually about much more. So again, in the spirit of taking our thinking forward, soundboarding is providing executives with a real soundboard to test some of their ideas, bounce some of their ideas off, and engage with one of our experts on. PurpleBeach works with individuals from, in multiple roles in organizations across multiple sectors. Some of the roles would include CEOs, heads of marketing, heads of innovation, but then also again, always partnering strongly with the HR community, heads of innovation. And the reason for being so consciously focused on engaging with both diversity of individuals, i.e. role, and diversity in terms of the sector that we work with is because we fundamentally believe that there is a huge commonality in the challenges people face today, and that the real benefit from the approach we're taking comes from the fact that we can actually cross-pollinate and share solutions across sectors and across functions once it comes to delivering great results. Over the next 3 months, my intense focus will be on creating the PurpleBeach community of curators. We'll be working very hard to extend those personal invitations to bring people together who fundamentally want to think but also do things differently, to challenge and to ask questions together in a community, and then obviously have our second PurpleBeach event at the beginning of next year.